A strong enough solar storm could completely lead to an internet apocalypse, a term that refers to a sudden global shutdown of the internet. The term internet apocalypse has long been dismissed as a product of science fiction. Magnetic fields released by a solar superstorm ripped from Earth's atmosphere, sending electrical currents flowing through the facility. Human infrastructure. The aurora borealis unnaturally filled the southern sky with shimmering blues and greens. Then the person looked up at his phone and suddenly, the internet went dark. The worry is real. Internet apocalypse has been around for a few years, but is reappearing more and more on social networks like Reddit or Twitter, bringing with it fabricated information about NASA to cause confusion and create confusion. Attention! It is easy to understand why this hypothesis is remarkable. Modern life today is closely linked to the internet, and its absence can have disastrous consequences. Many people even find it almost unbearable. 30-second elevator ride without Wi-Fi. According to the Washington Post, this concern is not entirely fictional. Experts say widespread internet outages are indeed possible. The necessary condition to trigger the internet apocalypse is a powerful solar storm hitting Earth, an event that is rare but has actually happened in the digital age. Previously, only 2 such storms had been recorded, in 1859 and 1921. The Carrington event in 1859 burned out electrical systems in Europe and the United States, causing fires in some buildings and creating extreme conditions. Light at the equator near Colombia. In addition, in March 1989 a smaller storm caused the entire Canadian province of Quebec to lose power for 9 hours. Normally the sun has a cycle of about 11 years to create a new cycle, causing the North and South poles to change places. 2014 is the time when the intensity of the sun's activity peaked. Plasma ray explosions will occur more frequently and more strongly during this time. As the magnetic field changes, it affects activity on the sun's surface, including the creation of sunspots, which are dark areas the size of a planet. Dark spots on the sun help scientists monitor activity on the sun's surface. These dark spots are the source of explosions and ejections of light, solar matter, and energy into space. During this time, eruptions on the sun, also known as solar storms, also increase, sending electromagnetic radiation into space and even to Earth. The maximum level of the current solar cycle is expected to happen in mid-2025, according to CNN. Sangeeta Abdujyoti, a professor of computer science at the University of California, who played a role in popularizing this term, said that humanity has been subjective without planning to prepare for this special event. We have never experienced the most severe incidents and have absolutely no idea how the internet infrastructure will react. Our experiments did not even cover a situation like a solar storm, Ms. Jyoti said. People are still not prepared for life without the internet. According to Ms. Jyoti, a strong solar storm is capable of affecting large-scale infrastructure, such as undersea communication cables, and can disrupt long-distance connections. However, local and regional internet connections will suffer little damage, because fiber optic cables are not affected by geomagnetic-induced currents. Meanwhile, the undersea fiber optic cable system connecting the internet between continents is a different story. The signal repeaters of these cables are easily affected by geomagnetic currents. The entire cable can become ineffective. Use if a repeater has problems. Sharing in the study, Abdujyoti said that if a certain amount of undersea fiber optic cables in an area is affected, entire continents will be cut off from each other. Furthermore, countries at high latitudes, like the US and UK, are more susceptible to solar weather. Therefore, if a giant geomagnetic storm occurs, countries at high latitudes will be affected first. According to Ms. Abdujyoti, it is possible that widespread internet outages will last for weeks or months. The process of repairing underwater infrastructure is very time-consuming. The economic impact of a single day of internet disruption in the US is estimated at more than $7 billion. What if the network is down for days or months? Abdujyoti wrote in the study. According to internet activity monitoring company NetBlocks, in the US alone, losses are estimated to be more than $11 billion per day if the internet apocalypse occurs. A few weeks ago, scientists announced new evidence from their probe into the origin of the solar wind, which they say results from a phenomenon called magnetic reconnection. According to Stuart Bale, a professor of physics at the University of California and also a NASA principal investigator working on the probe, the Sun's atmosphere changes very slowly. Therefore, Mr. Bale said it is difficult to visualize into a storm strong enough to take down the entire internet network in the near future.